Sorry, good afternoon, everyone. My name is AG. Would you mind just answering a few questions or sharing your opinion on how you feel about what's going on? Sure. Go ahead.
I think that this is a necessary step. It's peaceful. It's a protest. It shows a disagreement with the administration's positions. If you look back, every Republican president since Eisenhower has spoken of immigrants as being part of the American fabric and that we need them, we need to welcome them and embrace them. This is the first president, the first Republican president, and probably the first president since Truman or Eisenhower that has spoken and said they're not welcome here. And we can't allow that to happen. That is not what America is about.
May I also get your opinion, if you don't mind sharing?
Sure. I guess it just felt like the right thing to do, to just show up and show my support in a way I can.
Do either one of you know anyone that's been affected personally with what's been going on with the ICE raids in this country?
I do not. I live upstate, so I came down for this. I have a lot of friends in the immigrant community upstate. Everybody's worried, but nobody has said anything has occurred yet. So far, so good.
No one personally, but I'm a cook, so I work in kitchens, and everyone's really nervous. Like, there's a definite tension.
I can definitely relate to that same feeling. Growing up, I worked in some kitchens like Applebee's or like Italian restaurants, and predominantly most of the cooks were of Hispanic descent or even immigrants, right?
Yeah.
So I can definitely see how that can be fearful for them and how that could shape the whole environment of your workplace.
It does.
Yeah.
I have a coworker who had to go home early, take care of her kids because there were ICE raids. She wouldn't let them out of the house.
What do you think about what's going on here? Do you think this is something that can bring about change, or do you think this is not enough to bring about change?
Honestly, I don't think it's enough. I don't know what comes next, but I will say that Gavin Newsom has stood up, and he is the first politician who has openly defied Donald Trump. I used to think he was an empty suit, but now he's the one that's standing up, and I'm very proud to see him do that.
I think I read earlier today that he filed paperwork to sue the administration, and I think another suit was just put in, I think yesterday or the day before, trying to halt ICE from coming into the communities.
That's true, but I think that they tend to ignore whatever the court says, and that's one of the worrisome things. Trump has militarized them, and he uses them as his own private police force. When has that ever happened before? And we can't allow it to happen. And this is one of the ways that we can express our disagreement, but it's going to take action from people who are much more powerful than you and I or her to get things done, and I'm totally behind them.
I agree with him, yeah.
Do you find it dangerous, the use of American troops to kind of take a part in separating families or operating on American soil?
Yes, I do. I remember back in the Reagan administration that we had a border problem. They sent the Marines down there. They ended up killing a shepherd boy across the Rio Grande in Mexico. The Marines are a great group of guys. They are probably the finest military force in the world, but their jobs is to take objectives, break things, and kill people. We don't need that on the American streets. We don't need a declaration of war against the citizens of the United States by our president and by the Marine Corps. And I am so upset with the Marine Corps acquiescing to do that.
I mean, he's so much more eloquent than me, but yeah, it's just like it tears at that social fabric of our country, and you can't have American military fighting American citizens. You can't have your cousin fighting cousins. Like, it's going to erode our country.
And last question before I let you enjoy your time and continue to participate. Do you think that this administration is targeting a single group of people or a single race of people?
If you're brown, you're in trouble. You're marked. And he has gone after Hispanics 10-1. People from South America, absolutely. And I think that they are indeed the targets of his ire, of his process. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's people of color, it's black and brown people, and I don't think it'll stop at that if we let him keep doing what he's doing.
Well, I want to say thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And please stay safe out here, okay?
You too.
too.
Thank you. Take care.